Impact Television back with you once again, fans. How appropriate. The man on the screen right now, the man to my right here at Impact Television, Jermaine Johnson. I guess we would call you #1 contender A for our big matchup tomorrow night against your tag team partner here. It's non-Impact Television Double D, who will be known as #1 contender B.
I'm very happy you named him B. That would have made me hot if you tried to say it was A. Just joking around. But yes, the man I will face tomorrow night to become the #1 contender for the IZW Heavyweight Championship of the world is joining forces with the hype section. The force in the hype section join forces because Impact Inc. has a new tag team, Frankenstein and Lurch.
Certainly a huge tag team.
Hold on, DA. We getting hype. Man, my hype section, man. You got to give them their time, man.
Well, fans, as I was saying before the hype section, you got to give the hype section a moment. The huge, with a lot of pun intended, new tag team for Impact Inc. The big picture, Damon Windsor, the image of war, Kevin Morgan. And, you know, you had a great matchup against him last night. Really turned into something a little bit different. We're going to show you that in the second half of our show. But, you know, the call's already been put out. Sean McHale put the call out to the Old School Suckers, our current tag team champions. Be on the lookout because I got two big guys here that are coming after your titles and had quite the warm-up match here last Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, he didn't give them no scrubs or ham and eggers. He gave them the two top contenders to the biggest prize in our industry. Me and Double D, that's who he decided to throw his new tandem up against. So Sean's very dumb in a lot of aspects, but in this one, I'm just saying he's overconfident.
Double D, the 2012 Impact Player of the Year. What a matchup he had just 13 days ago at Coronation against the Impact Division champion Jordan Jacobs. That epic ladder match, and by he winning that championship, you know, he got the opportunity. Impact Player of the Year gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. But, you know, as you said last Saturday night, you have your rightful rematch for the World Heavyweight title. Aaron Neal, after, what was it, 12 chair shots?
12 chair shots.
12 chair shots.
Him and Brandon Bishop.
You have your shot to heavyweight title. You haven't been granted yet. Double D's got a shot heavyweight title. So, fans, it's 1A and 1B for #1 contendership. And tomorrow night, live in the Impact Arena, we're going to find out, as well, per order of the Bronze Bull, you gentlemen gave him the chance to pick his poison. Who do you want to take the title from you, me or Double D? And, well, Aaron Neal kind of one-upped you and put you two in a matchup tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that the Bronze Bull didn't want to pick between me and Double D. That's not an easy selection at all.
Absolutely not.
Not taking anything away from Double D. So he has pinned us against each other, and technically it's how it should be. There's two guys who want one thing, man. We got to go through each other. So tomorrow night, I will face Double D, and the winner will be the #1 contender to the IZW Championship.
And there you see #1 Sean McHale. And what a couple beasts those are. The big picture, Damon Windsor, the image of war, Kevin Morgan, I know you know a lot about Impact Inc.
I don't even want to get into that.
Well, I mean, just think of the past members of Impact Inc. And then had there ever been two members so large and so intimidating as those two men right there?
Nah, you're right there. Impact Inc. never really necessarily went the size route all the time. Sean McHale had been hyping up Kevin Morgan behind the scenes for a while. They made sure he made a couple of pay-per-views since he had missed some before the Brandon Bishop regime took over. And he used that. He used Damon Windsor really wanting to be tag team champions. And it was easy to pitch this idea to them, and they jumped right on it. And if they find themselves in the main event, so technically for them, I'm sure they think it was a good move. Unfortunately, it's against the hype section and the force for them, so they're going to get beat down.
Well, you can see you and Double D not afraid of those two large athletes standing across them. The size difference is absolutely amazing. Kevin Morgan, 6'7", and Damon Windsor, 6'6". Two huge competitors.
Man, I just told those fools we got this right there, man, and they know we do. As crazy as it is, you talk about those two being big and intimidating, they're intimidated by us. They're intimidated by former multi-time Impact Division champion. They're intimidated by the 2012 Impact Player of the Year. And look at I make fun of Lurch and Frankenstein right there. They got to be intimidated by a man who was a two-time IZW Heavyweight Champion in one of those rankings for 14 months.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, you step across the ring for some of the biggest talent here, but the same can be said for you and Double D. You know, size-wise, you're not as big, but accomplishments, there's a lot of accomplishments between those two men right there.
Oh man, what about Sean McHale? Look how I think we got the odds stacked in our favor, because in our corner we got Erica and they've got Sean McHale. And I remember seeing on GFL.TV, IZW Live, Erica literally pumped out Sean McHale. Had the dude falling over cheers when he called her ugly in the locker room.
Well, Erica was so close to becoming the queen of IZW in that Queen's Quarrel match at Coronation.
Like 11 seconds, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Venus.
Yeah.
Venus came in and, you know, picked the bones, got that pinfall as time was expiring. Erica, to that point, you know, she was the controlling factor in that match. She had the pinfall on record. And, you know, Double D still with those heavily taped ribs, but I understand that tomorrow night there will be some form of, I guess, official coronation of Venus. I believe Aaron Neal said something about that last Saturday night.
Aaron Neal said it. Sean McHale reaffirmed it tomorrow night in the Impact Arena. Venus, the first official queen of IZW, will have her own coronation. And Damon Windsor better get out my corner.
Double D, as I said, those ribs still heavily taped after what he went through in that ladder match.
He blocked that kick right there.
Oh, that
was away from the ribs.
The speed and quickness of Double D, it really isn't a match for the size. You use your speed against that size, but sometimes size wins out. And fans, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, the rest of this matchup and a big bonus from last weekend. Stick around.
Yeah.
Can't get enough of IZW? Then take it home with you by visiting our merchandise stand and picking up your copy of the latest IZW DVD or for your new IZW t-shirt. And don't forget the snack down for concessions. Feed the impact. Feel the impact. IZW. Thinking about some new ink? Then take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th and Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off with body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma. Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, why not party with your favorite superstar? Have your own personalized entrance and much, much more. For more info, call 580-357-4911 and party like an IZW superstar.
Back with you, fans, showing you tag team action from last Saturday night. Kevin Morgan, the image of Ward, his brand new tag team partner, the Big Picture, Damon Windsor, taking on our two #1 contenders for the heavyweight championship, yourself, Jermaine Johnson, and Double D, who made the tag right there to you. And Sean McHale thought he was pulling the wool over your guys' eyes a little bit, taking care of a problem, so to speak, as the Bronze Bull said, trying to take care of business, but you guys doing a very good job taking care of business on your own.
Oh, yeah, we had their two big monsters down right here, and that's why Jordan Jacobs decided he was going to run down. Aaron Neal went as far as to get an insurance policy on top of his insurance policy. I think he might burn the building down, you know what I mean?
Double D with the distraction, and that's all it took. Turn your back for 1 minute trying to check on Erica, and Double D and yourself turn right back in some big clothesline.
They obviously didn't care about winning. Jordan Jacobs just went right in where he left off on Double D's ribs, and now 3-on-2. But they had a big surprise coming.
Well, certainly a big surprise. We haven't seen Brandon Bishop in the building since Coronation, but we have seen Johnny Z. And fans, I can promise you, those 3 men in the ring right now, they wish they hadn't seen Johnny Z last Saturday night, and we're about to show you exactly why.
Man, when that music hits, you know something's going down. And something went down last Saturday night. That's why you need to be here every Saturday night, because my man's willing a chair, baby.
Well, Johnny Z with the great equalizer, the steel chair.
Woo! I know that hurt.
A shot for everyone. As I said, Brandon Bishop hasn't been here, but I understand there will be some kind of huge announcement next week per Brandon Bishop about Evolution, July 21st, and I don't know what it's going to be, but knowing Brandon Bishop, it's probably not going to be good news.
Man, nothing's good news when it's coming out of the mouth of Brandon Bishop. But let's go ahead and hear what the Natural Born Leader has to say.
Have
This was
things
great news.
really changed that much, Jermaine?
Oh, yeah, because I was ready to go.
Double D, that you're letting chumps like this get the best of you? Two scrubs that couldn't do any better on their own, so they decided to team up and see if they could accomplish something that way? Two losers that aren't even a pimple on the ass of my career?
Long career, 10 years. I've seen the DVD. It's great.
You got a nice little cameo on that DVD, don't you, there?
Jermaine, there's a reason that no matter what, you and I have always ended up somehow getting back together. And I think it's because we think so much alike. And Double D, I've only got to start being friends with you, really, but I think we might be on the same page. I'm sure you wanted a much better match than that. Fans, I'm sure you wanted to see a much better match than that. We wanted a legitimate end to that match, right? And it seems that we're going to need to be able to keep an eye on you, Mr. Impact Division Champion. So, with the power vested in me, being the good founder, owner, and natural-born leader of this company, I now deem that it will be the image of war, Kevin Morgan, the big picture Damon Windsor, and the Impact Division champion Jordan Jacobs teaming up against Jermaine Johnson, Double D, Mr. Impact Player of the Year, Double D, and Johnny Z in a 6-man tag team main event right now.
Sean McHale made a matchup, and Johnny Z certainly one-upped him. Fans, a little bonus last Saturday night shown here tonight. This matchup brought to you by Julio's Mexican Restaurant, and right on the attack. Boy, action all over the place last Saturday night. You were head first in it.
Oh yeah, man. You give me an opportunity to beat down some members of Impact Inc. and I'm all about it. Especially since it's the worst incarnation of Impact Inc. I've ever seen. You take that, Kevin Morgan. That's what you do, courtesy of the leader of the hype section.
Kevin Morgan meeting guardrail. Big picture meeting guardrail. Action all over the place. It was tough to call it all last Saturday night for the fans watching around the world on GFL.TV. That's why you got to be here live each and every Saturday night, because you never know what's going to happen. And we know it's going to be a six-man tag team matchup. But
yeah, I didn't know I would end up teaming up with my opponent twice in one night. And then you never know what you expect.
Well, fans, that's tomorrow night. As Jermaine Johnson said, his opponent. We're going to talk a little bit more about that when we come back and show you the rest of this great six-man matchup.
Get off me, Kevin Morgan. Yeah, I remember that hurt. That hurt, man. Look at my boys. We own them.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, why not party with your favorite superstar? Have your own personalized entrance and much, much more. For more info, call 580-357-4911 and party like an IZW superstar. Thinking about some new ink? Then take advantage of the summer special at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th and Lawton, all summer long. Any tattoo over $200 is 25% off, with body modification, jewelry, t-shirts, the largest selection of flash, and the finest artists in Texoma. Impact Ink has everything you need. Call 699-7530 to make an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. And don't miss out on the summer special, only at Impact Ink Tattoo Studio. There's no experience like IZW Live, not just for the high-flying, hard-hitting action every Saturday night. The Impact Arena records live for television tapings and broadcasts live around the world. Plus, free giveaways every week. There's nothing like the live IZW experience. You never know what might happen. So be at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton every Saturday night and witness IZW change the wrestling world. Every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live, IZW takes over KSWO ABC TV with Impact Television, your #1 source for the latest Impact Zone Wrestling news and upcoming events, with special appearances from your favorite IZW superstars, Impact Classics, and much, much more. With KSWO ABC TV and Impact Television, you can bring IZW straight to your living room every Friday night. Get enough IZW? Then take it home with you by visiting our merchandise stand and picking up your copy of the latest IZW DVD or for your new IZW t-shirt. And don't forget the snack down for concessions. Feed the impact. Feel the impact. IZW.
You can only get the snack down in the Impact Arena, so you gotta be here every Saturday night. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7. If you come tomorrow night, you'll see me face my tag team partner Double D in a #1 contenders match for the IZW Heavyweight Championship. It's not really a #1 contenders match because we both still getting our title shots, but the winner of this matchup will face Aaron Neal and take the title from him first. That happens tomorrow night, Big DA.
And you can be here live in the front row to see the natural born leader try to cave in the chest of the Impact Division champion, Jordan Jacobs. I mean, really, how often do you see a super team like this? Double D, 2012 Impact Player of the Year, Impact Division champion multiple times. You know, yourself, tag team champion, 2-time heavyweight champion.
Oh, the ball.
That man, the natural born, what more do you need to say about Johnny Z? The owner, the founder, the almost victorious natural born leader right there.
Man, we got to do some research, hit him up, find out, talk to Wesley Bradfield, see how long it's been since Johnny Z has had a matchup on Impact Television. This is his return right here.
It's a big night here tonight, fans. Johnny Z in 6-man action. Jordan Jacobs getting pummeled by Double D.
Oh, I had fun beating up Jordan. I had a lot of fun smacking the taste out of that dude's mouth. Want to come down and interrupt my stuff. Want to get in big boy business. This is what happens to you. You get beat up by 3 of the best IZW has to offer.
Fans, tomorrow night, doors open at 6, bell times at 7. The main event, an unbelievable matchup. You see him right there, my broadcast colleague here tonight. The 2012 Impact Player of the Year, Double D, facing each other in the ring.
Hold on, DA. Hold on. Another tie right here, man. Look, I'm finna show my power.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah!
I got that dude up. I got him up, man. I made him think about it. I showed my power. I showed my strength before I dropped that fool.
Letting that blood rush to the head. What a great matchup this was. Impact Inc. on their heels the entire time, it seemed.
Oh man, I was hot at Kevin Morgan right there. I wanted that dude. I pushed George Jacobs out like, get in here. You want to battle? You come battle with the leader of the hype section. Come on, Damon. Yeah, I was asking the hype section. You want me to work one of these fools? Neither one of them wanted to come. Neither one of them.
Sean McHale making this tag team matchup that we saw earlier with Brandon Bishop not in the building. You know, number one, Sean McHale in charge. Thought he was
never hurts.
thought he was doing something good, taking care of a problem for the Bronze Bull, and well, Jordan Jacobs couldn't crawl out of the ring fast enough to make that tag the image of war.
I didn't see that on Saturday. That dude wanted no part of me. He got me down, I'll give him that, but then he squirmed up out of there. Had to get his bigger counterpart in there.
Well, Johnny Z one-upping Sean McHale, making this big six-man matchup.
That sucks, man. That's that big double choke bomb. That hurts, man.
6 feet 7 in the air. And
when he extends his arms, it's at least 7 feet. You're at least up there 7 feet. That's what Kevin Morgan brings to Impact Inc. now. I don't like these dudes one bit. I don't think they should be calling themselves Impact Inc. But bottom line, they got an impressive group of boys with them. They got the heavyweight champion Aaron Neal, only for a short period of time left. But they got him. They got the Impact Division champion George Jacobs. This new tag team here. Brandon Bishop might come out of hiding one day. Venus, the Queen, they're stacked.
Well, Brandon Bishop has told us that next Saturday night he has some sort of big announcement pertaining to Evolution, July 21st. I don't know what it's going to be, but I guess we'll find out next week. And we do know that tomorrow night, on top of our huge main event, which I'm excited. I can't stress enough how excited I am to see you and Double D go at it one-on-one. But the coronation of our queen of IZW, I hate saying that, our queen of IZW, Venus, taking place. And of course, Erica was not invited by Sean McHale, but I have a feeling Erica probably maybe gonna make her presence known sometime.
Man, you know, both Erica, Miss Dyslexia, Kier, they all have gripes to why they're not the queen. They're gonna get that natural born leader back in there. You see that?
Johnny Z not showing any kind of ring rust whatsoever. What a great matchup you two had at Coronation. What a matchup it was just 6 days ago. Johnny Z not afraid to go right on the attack.
Right in their corner. That was a big of a mistake right there. He went all in their battlefield.
But, you know, and then things really started to break down from here. Once again, all 6 of these individuals in the ring. You see yourself over there with Jordan Jacobs, and things really getting chaotic, as they tend to do around here. That's why you got to be here live each and every Saturday night. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, man, the things tip back out to the floor right here, man. Kev's trying to get up on that, get rid of that dude. We banging out here right now. It's all 6 of it. We going to town. This is actually, you can only see inside the Impact Arena or on GFL.TV, our YouTube page, IZW Oklahoma, or by watching our broadcast on Impact Television every Friday night.
It really is a great thing that we have all these different HD camera angles, because action was all over the place last Saturday night. And really, Wesley Bradfield doing a good job making sure everything was, the fans got to see everything was going on. That's what we do around here.
I got to see this right here. I got out of the way. I had to get out of the way.
With the Superman dive. You would never believe that man is, you know, he just had knee surgery. Not, what is it, 6 months ago?
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
He's coming off major knee surgery and not afraid to do things like that. That's why he is the natural born leader.
Yeah, I tried to give me some of Jordan right here, and Jordan wasn't having that. He wasn't having that at all.
Jordan Jacobs, Impact Division champion. A great ladder match with Double D. So close to being Impact Player of the Year. Diving off, taking out his own team there, and Johnny Z.
Yeah, man, he hit 2 to get 1. That's what he did right there. Jordan Jacobs showing he's fearless sometimes.
Johnny Z alone on the outside, yourself and Double D inside the ring, and the fans started to buzz. They kind of felt it, you know. You just know when Double D's in the ring, you're going to find out tomorrow night, you know. Double D's in the ring, there's going to be some high flying.
Oh, yeah. He brings the force every time, and he decided to do it right here. He's going to help his boy. Big dive to the floor.
Taking out 4 men with 1 dive. Double D, not injured ribs and all. Let's not forget those ribs still heavily taped up. Certainly not afraid to go on the attack. That's why he's the Impact Player of the Year. You know, number 1 contender, 1/2 of number 1 contenders, I guess I can say. Because you are number 1 contender yourself.
Oh, yeah. Man, I was feeling it at this point. Like everyone else doing it, I might as well have me some fun here.
Aaron Neal, the Bronze Bull. I guess you could maybe hear the Bronze Bull footsteps coming behind you. The low bridge, very smart move. Letting Aaron Neal's own momentum carry him right over into Impact Inc.
Aaron Neal is fueled by by jealousy. Aaron Neal is fueled by self-gratitude. He's fueled by getting applause from his group now. So I'm able to outsmart him because he uses his ego to guide him now. And I decided I'd come out there and join the party, you know what I mean? This is for the hype section right here, baby.
Double D setting the pins up. Jermaine Johnson springboarding and knocking them all down.
Man, that was exhausting.
Well, the fans here, the fans right in your front row, no experience like the live experience. That's why you got to be here each and every Saturday night. Jordan Jacobs trying to pop off the float over DDT, a page out of Johnny Z's playbook, but no one does that better than Johnny Z.
Oh, I did not see his head bounce up like that, man. That's why you got to be listening sometimes. I'm checking it out live right now on Impact Television. His head bounced off there, and now we getting him ready.
And fans, you know what happens. Johnny Z is so deadly. That big DDT followed by, look at this, huge boot from Johnny Z.
Lights out.
And that was all she wrote for the Impact Division Champion and for Impact Inc.
Rumor has it on his Twitter page and on his Facebook that Jordan Jacobs is actually highly upset, and he says he might plan on doing something about this loss he took to the Natural Born Leader. We'll have to see if he's got the guts to maintain that tomorrow night when we also see who faces Aaron Neal next when I battle Double D in your main event tomorrow night.
Man, big reasons to be here tomorrow night. The number 1 contenders match, Double D, 2012 Impact Player of the Year, and Jermaine Johnson, the coronation of Venus as the Queen of IZW. Apparently something from Jordan Jacobs, and maybe a lot more Johnny Z. We don't know. Be here live tomorrow night. Do not miss it. You cannot beat the live experience.